losing streak.
Yeah, absolutely delighted just to stop that. Spot on to play today, but you know, we went out there today 100% to win the game. That's been the message all through the week at the football club. Let's go out there and win the game and stop these consecutive losses that we've been. And we did that today. You know, my message is clear to the players that, you know, if you're not to win a game, you don't lose a game, and we certainly seen that today with the performance and obviously the result.
Are you pleased with the fight and the battle that your team showed?
Yeah, I think for us all watching here today, hopefully you just saw a West Brom team that right from the off set about going out to be positive in everything what they did, played on the front foot and wanted to take the game to Swansea, and there were some real good performances out there today, and together as a team there was some good performance. I thought the way the boys managed the ball was excellent. I thought when we didn't have the ball, working hard for each other to try and win it back and get the ball back. You know, Swansea, you can use the ball really well, and if you sit off them, they've got some good players, and I thought the players denied it and wanted to play and try and break them down, and I was really pleased with seeing some of the aspects that we worked on in training be executed today on the pitch today, so really pleased.
You must have been pleased with the atmosphere too, weren't you? Carlos Cover spoke about how good it was for a side that had lost so many games.
Yeah, and that's it. And the fans have got to realise the huge important part they play here at this football club. You know, the club thrives on them and the atmosphere they create here for home games, and it is a home game. And today I was proud to stand out there in the manager technical area and be in the atmosphere and represent this football club as a manager in the technical area. Really good. I'm delighted. The players were excellent. The support's been excellent at the club. The staff, everybody's come together for this game, and that's why I said with the message in the week that we'll all gather here at West Bromwich Albion, strength and unity, and we certainly had that today. And at the end of the day, we've come out with a positive result. Where it could have been so different, you know, where it has been so different as well in recent weeks leading up to this.
Has he given you the taste to want the job?
No, I mean, for me, guys, you know, I'll always approach it one game at a time, you know, and that's all it is. And I'll put all my energies into the game, which I have today, and I'll go again next week, you know, and it's just one game at a time. I won't get drawn into that or anything. I've got so much to think about and got too much to care about here to start worrying about that, you know. So all we just do is, you know, let's look at today. It's been a positive, hopefully a positive step in the right direction. I was pleased with the players, but the most important thing for me in the game was when they had the equaliser, our response after that, really, to regain control of the game and finish again strongly.
Is there any chance Albion can stay up?
Do you know, I've not even looked at the points tally, what's available or how the game's done, but all I'm just doing, guys, is let's take, again, you know, go back to it cliche, one game at a time. We've approached this one here today. We've got a point out of it. We look to the next one next week. That game poses enough problems in itself, but we've got to get some work done again on the training ground. So again this week we'll get the players on the training ground, we'll work again and try and get a plan and a structure together that's going to try and be effective next week and for this football club.
I appreciate what you're saying about taking each game, and it is a sensible approach when you're the caretaker. But broadly, do you have ambitions long term to be a manager?
Long term, well, I'm taking the qualifications to do it. You know, I've got the qualifications, but my title is I'm a first team coach, and I enjoy being the first team coach here at West Bromwich Albion, and I find myself being asked by the football club to be in the managerial position that I'm in now. So, and being here at the football club, I was all too pleased to go and represent the football club. There was a wanting and a vacancy there. There's two ways the club could have handled it: brought somebody in from the outside, or go with continuity, and they've gone with continuity. And that's all I've just done, really, is gone with it and focused on the game today. So I'm delighted with the aspects of today's game. Really pleased. And like I said, you know, we'll get in next week and start doing some more work.
If it comes to a promotion campaign next season, which very and may very well do. You've won promotion twice from that division as a player.
I want to talk about we're still in the Premier League, so next season will look after itself. I can't really discuss next season because I'm talking about here and now, and I think we should all focus on here and now. And you know, we've just come off the back. We've managed to stop the rot from losing 8 consecutive games. We've stopped the rot today. My message is to everybody here at West Brom is well done. Enjoy this one because we've stopped the rot, but hopefully that it's the platform to build something more, something positive on going forward.
Tell us about Johnny Evans, why he was missing today, and if you expect him coming back next week in training. Yeah, I mean, Johnny picked up a knock in training this week, so and we couldn't risk him today. Really couldn't risk him today with that injury, what he's picked up. So, you know, we've got players. We've got a squad here that, you know, unfortunately has picked up his injury. But I thought, you know, Dawson and Ahmed did really well in that central defence. I'll pick up from the medical team at the start of the week, and we'll assess how his injury was. But he was not fit enough today, and he was desperate to play today. But again, we had to take a decision based on the football club and the game, the severity of the game, and he wasn't able to today. So we thank him for his honesty because he's played his part today, because he might have gone out there and not been quite at it, and we don't know the outcome of the game would have been. So thank Johnny for his honesty, and as I said, you know, we'll assess him on Monday.
Did you have a bit of an inquest about the goal,
being a former centre back myself, and being a set play, yeah, you'll always look at it and that, but we'll assess it. We'll look at it again. I mean, I've only seen it once. I've not really had a slow-mo replay or anything like that. But we'll assess it. But more than anything, I can't and I will not be disappointed with it because of the response after it. I was really pleased with the response after it. You know, I really was. And it did bring a warmth in me to how the players responded after it. So credit to them. They showed a lot of composure, resilience, courage today, bravery, togetherness, a willingness to work, encourage each other. I saw all them aspects in them today. So credit to them, well done, but well done to everybody here at the football club.